take us to a special congratulations to a couple of friends of ours?
I do. Well, I want to congratulate Elton John and David Furnish because they've had a civil partnership now for so many years, and they have a son who was born in 2010 via surrogate, and they now have just welcomed another son.
Right.
So we're very happy for them. And what they said that the decision to have another baby, they said, we talked about it, and we know that people are going to say to our children, you don't have a mommy, and we just thought we should have a backup so that there could be two of them.
Right, right.
So we then went, because it makes it easier. So we then went and we asked Dr. Lawrence Butler, who's a child psychologist, what do you say when a kid says, why do I have two mommies, or why do I have two daddies, or somebody else in the school says it? And he said, by the time the kids get to understand that, they already know what the word gay is. And he says what you have to say is what you've told me. You say there are many different families, and it was, your other father and I are together. We want to have a family, and we love you very much. We're glad to have you as part of our family, because there does come that day. Has it happened for you?
Can I just show a picture of the baby before we go on?
Sure.
I didn't know we had it.
I thought we had an exclusive.
My very best friend, Tom Borg, he's a director of the LGBT Center at Tufts University, and they have two children that he and his husband that they've adopted since birth. And he feels like, after interviewing so many students in college who have had two same-sex parents, that they said it's so important that the family instill confidence in them. And it's really important for other parents to stay on top of their children to see what's going on in school, like with the bullying and everything, and to be on top of that. But if there's a sense of confidence of, I love my family, because people are going to pick on you because you're different. But that goes a long way.
Picking on you is terrible anyway.
It's interesting. I don't know when it happens, because when they're young, they're so practical about it. They'll just say, Billy has two mommies, and one mommy's picking on his other mom. It's very common, very easy for them to talk about, and then at some point, that kind of kicks in the later years with the kids, and it's unfortunate, really, because
it's kind of interesting, because the same thing happens with interracial parents. Why is your mom white and your dad black? It's different from the household I live in. Why are you different? But I think that's going to start happening less and less, because we're seeing many more same-sex parents, and kids are just hanging out.
It depends on what I think, like in New York, you see it, but if you go to Mississippi, it might be a little bit different. I think it's where you live, because you're still going to see that
there may not be as many, but I do think that there are a lot of gay couples who are adopting children now in the states that can be
children by surrogate.
Having them by surrogate.
So the idea of saying, if you can, there are many different kinds of families.
Yes.
And we're lucky. You're lucky you have two mummies and two daddies. But it's still a question that probably in 10 years won't be coming up.
Yeah, I think so. Like, no one asked why we're a member of their family. Because, Sherry and I,
we call you mama all the time. Everybody says it.
Are you black? I never noticed.
See? And that's what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to become a place, because kids are not going to care about that stuff. But you know what? We wanted to share something fantastic with you. There's a